Hello sweet soul and welcome to another class. Today we're going to do a super gentle and lazy flow to recharge our energy from this week, which has been really strong, and I'm really proud of you how far you've come. We're going to need 2 blocks and a bolster. If you don't have those props at home, you can first of all do this one without, it's fine. But if you do have any kinds of props, I would definitely recommend them, because with those props you can really sink into this pose and enhance this training. Instead of 2 blocks, you can just grab 2 big books, and instead of a bolster, which I don't have either, you can just grab a blanket or a pillow and just, fold it up nicely so that it gets the ground a little closer to you. So grab those 3 things, and then I'll meet you here on the mat. Alright, we're going to start in the Lasa, child's pose. We know this pose by now, so come to the back end of your mat. Big toes touching, knees above thorax width apart. And then you grab your bolster or blanket, place it in between your knees or legs, and just lean forward. This feels so good, especially after a stressful week or a couple hard workouts. You can place your hands like I have in front of yourself, or you can give yourself a little hug and grab onto your feet. We will start by holding each pose for about 10 breaths. Through the nose in, and through the mouth out. You can also close your eyes. Whatever's going to serve you best today. Exhale and sink deeper into your prop. You can also hold each pose longer. Just pause the video in whichever pose you feel like you need to stay or want to stay longer. Let's find the other cheek for 5 more breaths. Surrendering to your mat, to your practice, and to yourself. Centering and grounding yourself. Allowing yourself to unwind and relax. Inhale, come up or pause the video and stay longer. And we're going to place the bolster on the side for now. Come into a kneeling position. You can always grab a block or your book and place it below you here or in between so that you can sit a little higher, which really feels nice. And then we're going to enjoy a couple of cat and cow poses. So inhale, let your heart shine forwards, shoulders back and down, look up. Exhale, round yourself, look onto your navel. Inhale, cow. try to move a little flowy, like water. Inhale. Exhale. Whatever feels good. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes imagining that you're moving through honey. Inhale. Can really enhance your practice. Exhale. Because you're really trying to move smoothly. Inhale. And that can really change your game. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Enjoy each breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. And now, remove your block. We're going for my favorite shoulder stretch, which you might remember is called thread the needle. So come into tabletop position. Knees below your hips in one line. And wrists below your shoulders. Shift the weight onto your left hand. Keep your hips square. Inhale. Lift your right hand up. Look up. Exhale. Thread the needle. Bring your right shoulder to the floor. Maybe look up. Your hand can stay here above your head, or you can go for the half plank, which I always enjoy. Remember to keep your hips as square as possible. And we stay here for 5 breaths. Maybe you can go deeper into the stretch with every exhale. Last breath. Exhale. Inhale. Place your hand back. Exhale. Inhale. Push yourself up. Lift your hand once more. Exhale. Come back to center. Now we're going to shift our weight on the right hand. Lift the left. Inhale. And exhale, thread the needle. Choose the same arm placement as you had before. Keep your hips square. Maybe look up. Then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe close your eyes back down. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe twist a bit deeper. Inhale. Remove the bind if you had it. Exhale. Place your hands back. Inhale. Lift yourself back up. Exhale. Return to center. Now we're going to go for a nice hip stretch. One of my favorites. It's called Pigeon, and it's going to feel really good after yesterday's goddess flow. So bring your hands to the top of your mat, shoulder width apart. Maybe come in a short plank position just as a transition. Bring your left knee to your left wrist and your right foot somewhere below your right wrist. And then you can also take a block and place it below here in whichever height you need it, below your hip. Make sure that your back knee is straight. and that your hips are square. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, maybe walk your hands forwards. Maybe stay on your elbows or lean all the way down. We'll stay here for 10 breaths. Allow yourself to really open your hips, breathe into it, sink into it. If this is too intense, you can always change the height. It has 3 heights. First one, second one, and third one. Or you just lay on your bolster. Whichever feels best for you. And if this is too intense, you can always, to have it less intense, bring your heel closer to your pelvis. And if you're rather flexible or you want a deeper stretch, you can try to even bring the shin parallel. But I don't find that too comfortable on a daily basis. So I usually go somewhere in between. 5 more breaths here. I can really feel myself relaxing in the floor. I hope you can enjoy the same. Inhale, slowly come up. Maybe bring your back knee a little forward so that you can remove the prop. We're going to exchange the legs. So maybe come back in a plank position if you like this transition. If not, find another one you enjoy. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Maybe insert the block back below your hip. Make sure that that back knee is straight and not tilted to one side. Inhale straight. Exhale, maybe lean forwards if you enjoy it. Find a nice position for your foot. Maybe again lean all the way to the floor if you enjoyed it. 10 breaths here. I usually don't practice with socks on, but for restorative or yin, like a lazy praxis, I always enjoy it because I usually have cold feet. So maybe you like that too. Three more breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Maybe bring your left knee closer so that you can lift yourself up. Put that block on the side. And let's come on your backs. With your knees bent, roll your shoulders below you. Make sure that when you stretch your hands down, you can touch your heels. And then we're going to go for a supported bridge pose, which is one of my favorites. So grab your block. If you're having a very flexible back, you might want to go with the highest height. If not, feel free to choose any other one. I have a very flexible back, but I still enjoy starting with a lower height and then later maybe increasing it if it feels good. Because this class is all about being comfortable and cozy. So when you inhale, tilt your pelvis, lift it up. Maybe bring your shoulders a little bit below yourself. And then you grab your block and then you place it above, like on your butt. You can place your hands on your sides and really just softening in this pose. This is a slight inversion because your hips are higher than your heart. So you should definitely check with your doctor before if you can do this. This is supposed to decrease your heart rate and calm your nervous system. If you want to try and increase your height, do that with me. Otherwise, just stay wherever you are. If you do exchange the height, just lift your butt back up, change your height, and then lower back down. It's important to move slowly and carefully here because this, on the highest height, is a stronger back bend and you don't want to get hurt. Maybe you can even clasp your hands in front of your block. And we're going to take 5 more breaths here. Last breath. Maybe a really deep one. So now, carefully remove the block. You push through your heels, tuck your pelvis, lift up, remove the block, slowly roll from the top to the bottom, back down. We're going to go for a supported fish pose. So you might want to come back up, and then we're going to place one block in between your shoulder blades, and maybe if you enjoy it, one to support your head. I am going to place one block here, which should be approximately between my shoulder blades on medium height. And then I'm going to take my other one on a small height. And you might have to wiggle around a bit to just find the perfect space. Alright. And then spread your limbs away from you. Feeling your heart softening and opening. Softening in the ground. yourself to really melt in your blocks, on your mat, in the floor. Remember that you can always pause if you want to stay in a pose longer. Last breath. Inhale. Carefully, slowly come out of this pose. Remove your blocks to the side. Take your bolster back. Bring it to the top of your mat so that our upper body and head are going to be elevated for our Shavasana. And you can hold this one as long as you want. So get comfortable. Have your head, chest, and upper back, and your shoulders on your bolster. Spread your limbs away from you. You can also go for a start to Shavasana, where you just really spread everything far away from you. Whichever feels just perfect for you today. Maybe close your eyes or lower them. And just breathe. Releasing every tension you have in your body. Maybe scanning the body to make sure everything relaxes. Start at the feet, the heels, the shin and the knees, your thighs, your groin, your pelvis, lower belly, chest, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms and fingers, throat and neck, facial muscles, especially the one between your two eyebrows, your third eye, where you often keep our stress. Maybe let your mouth fall open and relax your tongue. Maybe you can even imagine your crown of your head relaxing, your forehead, your eyes, and behind the eyes. You can stay here as long as you want to, as long as your body feels it needs it today. You can fully just fall asleep here. I hope you truly enjoyed today's class, that you feel recharged and completely relaxed. I surely do. And I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself every day. The love and light in me sees and honors the love and light in you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow.